BBC Three Counties Radio.
BBC Three Counties Radio there, Chris Milligan here on your Tuesday evening. So it is a year since we first entered lockdown, and we have featured many examples of communities coming together. And tonight we are reflecting on some of the most inspiring Make a Difference stories from beds, hearts and bucks from the past year, like Lavina Mehta from Watford. She has been doing some amazing work throughout the pandemic, trying to keep people fit and healthy through exercise. Her work was even recognised by Her Majesty the Queen herself by receiving an MBE in her birthday honours list. That was a pretty cool moment right there, wasn't it, Lavina?
Very, very surreal and very cool.
When you first found out the news, what was your reaction?
I honestly didn't believe it was true. I had to reread the email, call them straight away the next day to check it was real. I just thought someone was playing a bit of a prank on me, to be honest.
Well, it was so cool for you to receive that and to be recognised for the work that you do, because they specified, obviously, the work that you've been doing of helping people throughout the pandemic, keeping them fit, helping them exercise throughout this time. What have you been up to right now? Obviously, we spoke to you a little while ago about the work you were doing, but you're doing some pretty cool stuff at the moment.
Yes, I am continuing to try and break the barriers down around exercise in terms of cost and motivation and time. So I'm continuing to provide my free exercise snacks. There's lots of those on my Instagram. I did quite a funny advent calendar, so daily snacks that people can do to help their body and mind. So have a look on my Instagram. I also have been continuing these incredible sessions with thousands of seniors, less mobile and the elderly communities. So that's a free session that I do every Friday at 10 o'clock. And there's about 70 now saved on my YouTube channel. And it's become incredible. It's like a sense of community. I've had people up into their 90s joining me every single week. And I've heard some amazing feedback about improvements to chronic conditions, how it's, helped combat a bit of loneliness, something exciting to look forward to. And as you know, I'm always about promoting the mental health benefits of exercise. So exercise for sanity, not vanity, is still the slogan that I'm really pushing. And I think, the mental health implications long-term from COVID, it's affected every age group. So I think it's still a lot of work to be done there. But yeah, I've been continuing. And the most exciting part is that I've actually managed to get these workouts that are based on the chair into care homes. And that's something extremely close to my heart because my grandmother was in a care home before she passed away. So that's been really rewarding.
Oh, I've got to ask, Lavina, why are you so passionate about helping people keep fit and exercise, and particularly in the older community as well? Where does that passion come from?
Well, I guess it comes from my own wellness journey. I wasn't 40 as a child. I went through my own sort of exercise, falling in love with strength training specifically, quite late in life, but I saw what it did for me, not just physically, but more mentally through some of the challenging times that I've faced. And I'm also part of the Asian community in the UK who are less physically active than our white population. And it leads to so many chronic illnesses like diabetes and heart disease. So it came from seeing lots of family members suffering from things like diabetes, and then doing a lot of research about how exercise can help prevent and even reduce risk of type 2 diabetes specifically. And I've just been researching. I mean, exercise, if you hit the government guidelines, it can help practically every chronic illness, from cancer to osteoporosis to Alzheimer's, that I'm passionate about as well. And I just love giving back. I mean, it's been an incredible year, and I think people's feedback, I didn't realize what an impact this is going to make to people, and it's been incredibly rewarding for me.
Yeah, and it's amazing. You talked as well about creating this community as well. One of the things, obviously, from lockdown, not being able to see different people, not being able to go out and socialise, but particularly through online stuff, people have been able to create a different community and everything, create maybe an even bigger community. And you've created your own sort of space where people are involved and working together, making new friends, but enjoying the benefits of exercise as well, which is just so amazing.
Yeah, it's really changed the fitness industry. I think COVID has revolutionized it. We're getting so much more reach. I've got people attending these sessions globally. I always talk to the ones on Zoom at the end, and it's the best 10 minutes of my week because all I see is just smiles, and they're talking to one another. They've made friends, like you say, within just things like Zoom and YouTube and Facebook. So I think, hats off to seniors, especially that generation who probably never ever used technology like they are embracing now. But yeah, it's really broken down the barriers of location and reach. And it's amazing that I think all ages need to exercise. And I'm really trying to help people understand that it doesn't have to be hard. It can just be something fun. And that's the main part. You really have to enjoy it. For it to become part of your lifestyle, and the boost you get, after a workout, you've probably felt that yourself. Sometimes you don't feel motivated to exercise, but I always say remember the feeling after a workout where your endorphins have been released and you're feeling hopefully happier than when you started.
I totally hear that. I absolutely do. I try and do some form of workout every morning. And once, and I struggled this morning trying to motivate myself to get up and to try and do something. But once I've done it, I always feel so much better for it afterwards. And I'm glad that I've done it. But it's getting in that mindset in the first place. Lavina, where can people find out more about you, and where can they find your workouts and how they can get involved with you?
Yep, I'm on all social media. I'm probably most active on Instagram, but I'm also on Facebook. I have the saved workouts for the seniors, chair-based ones on my YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. It's all at feelgoodwithlavina because it's my mission for people to feel good with exercise, physically and mentally. And I also have a website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. So please join in, get snacking on exercise, and I would love loads of people to join the workouts with me.
Lavina, good stuff. Before I let you go, though, I did find out that, I found out that you're doing something that I'm doing a little bit later on this year in London.
Yes, I know, very exciting. I'm a little bit daunted, to be honest. I love walking. I always recommend going for feel-good walks, but I'm going to be walking the length of a marathon, so it's 26 miles for Alzheimer's Society. I'm helping them with everyone that's taking part in their Trek 26 and Trek 13. I'm providing some workouts and support and tips for everyone taking part. And I'm going to be doing the London one, and I understand you're going to be there too, Chris.
I am indeed. Doing it with my family. I'm very much looking forward to it. We're certainly going to have to try and see each other once we get there in London, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. As you say, bit daunting, but should be exciting. It'll be a good day. So I can't wait to see you there, Lavina.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be socially distanced, but I'll be definitely, I think we'll have to support one another and keep cheering each other through the day.
Absolutely. Lavina, good stuff. Thank you so much for coming on. Lavina Mehta from Watford, and some brilliant work that she's doing, helping people stay fit and exercising at the moment. And as she said there, doing the walk of the London Marathon for Alzheimer's Society later on in the year, which me and my family are doing in memory of my late nan, which we're looking forward to doing, and hopefully raising some money. So it should be good. I'll get to meet Lavina as well, socially distanced, of course, but that'll be nice. But yeah, very good to catch up with her, making a real difference within Bed's Hearts and Bucks. And tonight, if you know of someone that is making a difference, maybe it's to your life, or you know that they're doing some great works within your community,